got Sarastriani Brown. As tough as Magomed is, Sarastriani Brown is beautiful. Very good looking man. He's a freakishly tiny mouse. Wow.
Yeah, Magomed also is like he befriends war criminals, so I don't really.
Wow.
I'm glad I'm not the only person who remembers that obscene detail from.
Well, Sarastriani showing off his Calvin Klein's beautiful. A lot of product placement, unintentionally.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that. This might be it. What the hell? Missouri breaks it up. Interesting little trio here.
Yeah.
SCFL has a way, man. Like, this is just kind of a show. Oh, and Sonnefeld's eliminated! Oh my god, Missouri defends against the Sonnefeld of all people. Missouri becomes, I think, the 5th or 6th person to ever defend. History, baby!
Sledding is not in a good place right now. He's
fucking sledding, man.
He's never in a good place.
Oh, the green shit! I think sledding just doesn't have the stomach for these hardcore matches anymore.
Well, then he needs to give his stupid, like, suit.
Stuck in it.
Man, front read is really laying into him. And he's not taking that green
god,
shit.
a giant explosion. Bring it talking about. What the hell? Are you kidding me right now?
Again?
Front read's trying to. He's rolling him over. Wait, is it over? Is it over?
I heard about. He called it again. He called it again.
We're back in Mexico. These people are superstars. Bike Bianche. Luckily, Native's in here, I guess. Like, Bike is a superstar in Mexico right now, and I mean, he's guilty of manslaughter.
We're getting snapshots into this SCLL, not the whole picture.
This content does seem to be curated.
Yeah, I feel like Bike really wants us to watch him doing well. Like, you know, he's like really proud of himself.
But you're like, why would Bike, who's on the run, want to be like, hey, look at where I am? Especially considering Homicidio and Voluntario is on the side of the mat.
We saw Nate shoot himself in the leg.
I mean, Nate is wandering into our booth. He's been accosting me.
Yeah, I mean, his
I pray we don't see him tonight.
Bugged me last week.
Oh, 2.9.
Oh. That frog splash, man, that is it's quite a move. Made popular in the States by Eddie Guerrero. It's seen a lot of tight action here.
I'm liking it.
Meanwhile, we know about Bike's father pretty well. Stop that match in 3 minutes.
What the hell? What is happening back home? We're watching these awesome matches. Oh god, this is it. Oh god, Armadillo breaks it up.
Wow. I thought that was it.
This is a very good match, Walsh.
Things are really breaking down here. Like, I feel like El Hijo de Armadillo Gigante is just, he's there to break every count. He is a good partner. You know, Bike would be so lucky.
3! Whoa! Ray Estrella wins! Armadillo is too slow. Yeah!
Sometimes these things happen.
Look at this lineup of killers, Walsh. Killers and Officer Bertrand.
It's really hard to predict who's going to win this match. It's like...
Oh, Jets with the... gets thrown... Oh my god! Somebody please clip that! Poor Jensen! Gets thrown with the German suplex, flips over right into like... oh my god.
And then I like that he like... The Walker wasn't done with him.
Oh god, I think Spencer's hurt. This is so brutal, actually. It's just constant moves, like people are just getting hit so hard.
I mean, there's people's bodies falling on other people.
There really is. Whoa, Petrov. Oh! Wait, somebody won? What the hell just happened? Karate's freaking out. Chucky Murphy's freaking out. Something happened. Weather Walkers.
He tapped. Oh my god, Chucky Murphy tapped out Jensen Woods.
Jensen Woods sucks. Cheesesteak one up top, waiting for Jonesy. Oh! spinning elbow, spinning flying elbow, right to the back of the head. God, and then a kick to the back of the knee. Cheesesteak's like gained this new, like, I don't know, man. He's looking good.
I mean, he's motivated. He wants his.
Look at he's just praying for Sanders. Yeah. Oh. Maybe I spoke too soon about Cheesesteak, like looking like the next foil for offers. Shadowrealm. I mean, keep in mind, wasn't it Fat Jonesy Walsh who defended the scramble pan a historic amount of times? Look at that stiff as hell DDT. Fat Jonesy, desperation single leg takedown there from fucking Cheesesteak. Roy Zoom, will we see some Supreme Productions after the main show is over? Not tonight. You can expect Supreme Productions around Thursday nights on YouTube. We're not sure. We should ask you guys, do you want us to, like, we can do a pre-recorded premiere on Twitch, which maybe we should do. But right now it's been shown here on Thursdays. Oh, whoa, Cheesesteak, yeah!
Nice. That was
Sanders. That was a good match. Hell yeah.
I mean, he finished him with the tribute to Sanders. That is Sanders' finisher right there. That big Osaka cutter. Oh wow.
It's Nate, and he's got a microphone attached to his headset. He doesn't seem to be in contact with us, but there he is. These cops better not win. I do not want them to win. I love the Lost Boys.
Wow, America right, huh?
Why is he there?
I don't know, man. The DSA, of course, they were the last team to face them, and I think the DSA deserved a rematch, if I'm being entirely honest here.
Yeah, remember the DSA in the Lost Boys had this long-running, like they were fighting each other in great singles matches. It was just a fantastic time. Well, until Robert, one of the most dangerous men in the league, if you let him, you know, just get off on you.
It sounds really disgusting, but if you let him get in close and just start punching you, he has the fastest hands that we've recorded, you know, in SCFL. I think especially Esposito is perhaps the only other guy who's come anywhere near him.
Is he a Lothario? We never see, like...
I don't know.
Oh, whoa, look at this. Bertrand to the outside. Oh, God! Until Robert and both Ferrari's, like, upset at that. Bertrand's got a knife! This cop has got a knife!
Oh, my God!
Whoa! Why is this happening?
Officer Romano with a knife is... These cops, man, they are... We thought Officer Boone was the asshole, but they're all the same.
Richards is cut badly. Both cops are cut badly.
Well, he got dropped on a knife, like head first onto a knife. Like,
this is not good for Nate.
He's just watching. He's got his little headset on. I don't know if he's talking to like dispatch or something. Maybe he's hyping Boone up for his big death match tonight.
Both Ferrari fell on the knife.
Oh my God. These guys are just... this is not a hardcore match. Of course, the hardcore tag champions, holder of the Public Enemy photo, is October Schmidt and Patty Acosta. They won that last week.
Who saw a knife play coming in this match, huh?
Oh my God. Officer Romano is like a fucking Terminator. He's just like... just keeps coming. Except he's a Chuck T-2000.
Played out like I'm so sorry.
God. This is...
Oh!
I like that Officer Romano went for that elbow drop, and then his elbow fell on the knife blade. Like...
Whoa, both Ferrari picking up the knife.
Hey, these guys know how to handle a weapon.
Crowd going wild. Cut open. 3! Whoa!
Oh my God.
Both Ferrari wins until Robert dances.
That is not the first time that we've seen something like that from these guys.
I'm actually getting a video. Hold on 1 second here. I feel like this is going to sum up what happened to Freddie Fisher.
Okay. Alright.
Stouts are overrated. I'm going back to my wheat beer and our IPAs.
Freddy Fisher is back, oh yeah, really back. 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 Freddy Fisher is back, oh yeah, really back.
What the hell?
I think we just bled the most viewers we have in a while because they can't handle that Freddy Fisher. Well, so here's the thing. Offers Thompson, the second time that he won this title, because this is his third reign, he defeated Freddy Fisher. So there is, let's just say these guys were brethren of the shower realm, as was pointed out earlier. But the .TV title is what is going to eventually tear these guys apart, because this is Freddy wants that title back, and he wants to do it without his weird mohawk and his face.
That low blow go. I think that might be legal. That's Freddy Fisher. That's how he beat. Well, that's how Bikelet or Freddy let beat Discussion for the world title. That Luthez press. Oof. Less than 2 minutes to go. That's not when you want to be able to just run into somebody and knock them down and burn out some time. Offers is bending her before, though. Knows how it goes. Freddy Fisher knows how it is, too. See if he kind of ups the intensity, because he's got to do something. But that's a finishing move right there from Offers. This could end it right there. Grabbing the face, covering him off all salty. Freddy Fisher licks his inside of Offers' palm at the end. Offers defending, pinning, less than a minute to go. He fights Cheesesteak Supreme of all people next week. Officer Boone, the first person to ever capture 2 hardcore titles. Officer Boone, the first person to ever defend both of his titles while capturing 2 titles. And now Officer Boone may be the first person to ever defend 2 titles at once. What the hell? Oh my god! Oh my god! No! No!
What? I like the shrug after, just like, oh well.
74%. Like, how do you even tabulate that? Like, it's
okay.
And we have a 15-second main event.
I don't know what to say. They told me to get out there and say something, but I don't know what to say. Not after what I've seen, what I've been through. The doctors told me I need surgery. I'll be out for a long time. You can't imagine what I've seen, where I've been, what has happened to me, and none of it matters, does it? The battles and discussions, they need all think about goons. I worked so hard, and for what? A certificate? Maybe I should have listened to Jet Set Woods. I don't know. All I know is that I will be back. I promise you. Huh? Oh, and today's specialist, Sloppy Joe's. Again. Just like the last 3 days. Thank you for the love and support. I will be back, okay?
There's a good man in the hospital, or let's just say there's a man in the hospital named Bradford. He has a monitor on his head, and that did not make sense to me at first. I don't think it made sense to anyone. Think. We have a dismal location, unused fire extinguisher, decent lighting, a broken table, an Xbox and an Xbox controller, and what appears to be Bradford Culpepper's blood on the ground. The broken table tells me that this was a crime of passion. The Xbox controller, laying haphazardly, tells me that this suspect didn't bother to clean up the crime scene. The Xbox One tells me that someone was playing a game that has to be connected. You know, I remember back in 1997, there was a murder involving Mortal Kombat and a rage quit. This looks very similar. I surmised that someone was playing a game, got very angry, rage quit, damaged the property, and then either incidentally or intentionally engaged in an attempted murder. So as they say, the hunt begins. Gentlemen, as you know, your victim is Bradford Culpepper, your prime suspect, Bike Bianche. In March of this year, Bike Bianche was wrongfully arrested for an illegal telethon. On May 26th, I shut down an illegal gathering hosted by Bike. Bradford Culpepper was the man that arrested Bike Bianche for that illegal telethon. We have motive, we have evidence. 2 weeks ago, Bradford Culpepper was assaulted with a monitor. Bike Bianche again is your prime suspect. We believe he assaulted Bradford Culpepper in a rage over a video game. Now, Bike Bianche plays video games. He's a man of limited means. Conservative estimates indicate the suspect has likely traveled 2 to 5 miles. Keep in mind, a suspect in duress will instinctively take right turns when fleeing from the police. I want you to keep that in mind. I want every video game parlor, Dutch restaurant, public high school, social media management company, sporting venue, and deep Czechoslovakian massage parlor in a 2 to 5 mile area canvassed immediately. Gentlemen, Bike Bianche is a reasonably dangerous man, skilled in the art of professional wrestling. I want you to be careful out there, and for God's sake, find this animal before he destroys another piece of electronic equipment, or God forbid, another professional wrestler. Let's talk about logistics, the brain behind the hungry animal of investigations. Specifically, let's talk about what it takes to coordinate a successful manhunt. Now, I'm 50% of the equation. The other 50%, 17 investigators working around the clock. Take that guy over there. Name's Hegseth, Johnny Hegseth. The man hates his job, but he's a hell of an investigator. He caught that guy mutilating honeybees at the Smith farm last year. Good kid, Hegseth. And that girl over there goes by Sarah Drussel. She's a real firecracker. Got no idea what she's doing here, but I like having her around. Now, like I said before, these 17 investigators are responsible for 50% of this investigation. That means that each one is responsible for 3% of the 100% expectation I have for success. I had an investigator who was only dedicating 50% of his efforts towards this case. Now that means he was only effectively giving me a net total of 1.5% effort. So I shipped him off to property crimes. This is the big leagues, and I hate 1%ers. With the help of Hegseth and probably Drussel, we have effectively canvassed the northern part of the Lower East Side, the part that adjoins with the southernmost part of the Upper East Side, and we're still working on the west side of the east side, north of the middle part of the southern edge. There's a lot of work to do. That being said, I developed a lot of my own contacts back in my days working narcotics. Specifically, I made a dozen or so really good connections in a book club I happened to be attending at the time. One of them's this sad, pasty comic book reading character who works at the ramen shop on Delaware. So he calls me yesterday, and he's going on about some fat slob throwing down ramen and mumbling about professional wrestling. Now, that's the sort of thing that happens all the time around here. But here's the curious part. He's been signing his checks with the initials BB. It's probably nothing, but I'm going to find out. Ah, 15 years as an investigator. I've put hundreds of people in jail, dozens in prison. And yet this man, a man I know, a man I've smelled the sweat of, he eludes me. How is that possible? How does a man I've looked straight in the eyes, read the soul of, smelled the breath of, elude me? If I were Bike Bianchi, where would I be? Who would I be with? What would I be eating? How many hours a day would I be sleeping? What hobbies might I spend my time pursuing? What books might I be reading? Wait, that's interesting. What books? I don't fancy him a reader, though. Damn it! Think, Officer Nate! But then it strikes me, maybe when you're searching for a man like Bike, you shouldn't be thinking at all. Maybe thinking is exactly what he doesn't do. That's a lot not to think about. I've been thinking a lot about what might happen if I catch Bike. I imagine he's feeding birds in a park. It's a cool fall day and children are playing. A man holds his child in his arms, setting him gently down in a swing for the first time. The older kids pass a basketball back and forth. They are forgetting school for a moment, forgetting their responsibilities. Rewinding their lives a short bit as they play, but Bike, he looks exhausted. Surrounded by all that joy, he stands in relief as a man overdosing on neuroses. He looks physically ill, as if he is suffering withdrawal from happiness. I walk up to Bike and he looks at me like a man who has given up. He doesn't have the energy to run anymore, and he's actually relieved to see me. The tension of being on the run melts away, and with it, the pain and fear of being a fugitive gives way to a relaxed smile. For the first time in months, captivity ironically provides his only hope for real emotional freedom, and at that moment, I feel happy for him. Forgetting what he has done and seeing him like a bare human being for the very first time, things seem right again. But more likely, I'll probably gun him down like a dog behind a laundromat when he reaches for his cell phone. Life has a funny way of being unpredictable. Back in 1998, I remember it well. It was back before I got demoted, re-promoted, reassigned, tucked away in party licensing investigations. It was December in Minnesota. It was a dry winter. Work was slow. I was a patrol officer, and back then, I was working in a quiet suburb of Minneapolis. The work was new to me then, and I really wanted to make a difference. I got a call to a domestic assault with a weapon off Spring Street. At an 8-story public housing development. I was working alone that night. We were short-staffed. I had to go. I had to go alone. That was all there was to it. I arrived, and standing outside the building was a man holding a knife. He looked animalistic, and I didn't know it then, but he just murdered his girlfriend in cold blood over some stupid, jealous argument. But the thing I'll never forget about that day was the Bike. He looked at me, climbed onto a 10-speed, and he disappeared into the darkness. And by the time I got back to my squad, well, he was gone. But the last thing I heard was him ringing a child's bell attached to that Bike. Ring, ring, ring! Like he was taunting me. And now I feel like Pavlov's dog, and just hearing the name Bike Bianchi brings back those memories. That's bad luck for Bike, very bad luck. Because I'm in a mood to balance things out right now, change the course of history, and I'll never again let a Bike disappear into the shadows. 10-speed, 12-speed, or a professional wrestler, I'll be damned if that happens again. Bike Bianchi, I almost want to thank you for this opportunity for my redemption. You're my white whale, my pale Dutch Moby Dick, and... Bear with me if you will. And imagine you're right in the middle of a scorched desert, looking at a rushing waterfall of liquid diarrhea. It runs foaming with raw, aqueous power over a high desert ledge, tearing it apart before dropping violently into a decaying lake. Now, you'd really love it to be a waterfall of ice-cold Coca-Cola. It's been a long day, it's hot out, and an ice-cold Coca-Cola, well, it would really hit the spot. And perhaps, despite every horrific pulse of that putrid tributary, you could just close your eyes, transport yourself to some fantasy realm, and pretend that it's Coca-Cola. But no matter how thirsty you are and how good your imagination is, you're going to have a hard time drinking more than 2 to 3 mouthfuls of liquid diarrhea. Take my word for it. And at some point, you have to admit that not only are waterfalls made of soda extremely rare, they are even less commonplace than naturally occurring waterfalls of human excrement. I went to that ramen shop on the tip from my book club friend. He told me a fat mess of a man was signing his receipts B, and confusing customers with stories about professional wrestling. It seemed like the best lead I'd had in weeks. But this dork at the ramen shop is some guy named Let Lou. He's actually stupid enough to want to be Bike Bianchi. I feel bad for him. Sometimes when you really want something, you see hope at a dead end. But sometimes that hope is just a mirage in the desert. You see, Bike Bianchi is my Coca-Cola. He's the real thing. A refreshing beverage at the end of a long journey. And this Let Lou guy, he's just a seemingly unending cascade of human excrement. And when life gives you crap, you can't exactly make lemonade, so I'm going to need a moment. Last night I dreamt I was parachuting from a World War II aircraft. I'm flying above Naples, Italy, and the war is at a turning point. I jump out, but instead of falling to the ground, I rise upwards. I am elated, a bird among the clouds. Their soft white condensation mixes with tears of joy as I soar upwards to heaven. But when I break through the clouds, I suddenly realize that the plane had been flying upside down. And now, it's too late to pull my parachute. My body breaks open on the ground. My legs are splintered, and my spine pushes through my back. But I'm somehow still alive. And the last thing I see is all 23 feet of my small intestines spelling out in cursive the name Bike. I wake up to tremendous muscle cramps, and for a moment I think I'm dead. I run outside and grab the morning paper. Relieved to reconnect with reality, I notice I am completely naked. It starts pouring outside, the heaviest rain I have ever seen. I dart back to my house, but I slip on the wet asphalt. The pain is intense, and my left foot is turned 90 degrees sideways. I scream for help, but no one is there. I crawl across my lawn, ripping up handfuls of grass and staining my wet, naked body with fresh sod. Lightning hits a tree across the street, and my vision goes blue. The ground starts shaking violently, and my driveway is torn asunder like a tectonic fault. Molten lava sprays across my spruce trees, vaporizing them in an instant. Terrified, I feel intense chest pain. I claw at my bare nipples, mud and water making brown artwork of my exposed chest. And as the blue lightning and red lava flashes and combine, a dark purple spread of veins lifts up from my skin, and a human face bursts forth from my ribcage. The face of Bike Bianchi, spitting out my insides and laughing 2 feet from my blurring eyes. Suddenly I wake up again, this time in my real bed. I look out the window and I see the entire cast of Charles in Charge in a hot air balloon. I wake up again in absolute panic. I reach for my gun in the bedstand and discharge 3 hollow point 9mm rounds into my leg. "Stop the nightmare," I scream, pistol held to my temple. "End this eternal imprisonment in a land of haunted dreams." And then I black out again. I'm still not really sure whether I'm awake or I'm dreaming, but I don't even care anymore. Dreaming or awake, I'm trapped inside a nightmare that will never end. They say I'll get out of the emergency room sometime today around noon.
Yeah, my name is Freddy Fisher, and I'm back, back from the Shadow Realm. It was moist, it was weird, I didn't know I was there, and I drank Starbucks when I came back, and I didn't want to do that, so I just got a song to sing now. You ain't get you ain't get sausages. You ain't get you ain't get sausages. It was weird in there, and it was all dark, and there was people, and Jensen Woods walked around, but he wasn't really even, like, I don't know what was going on. All these people are following me, putting on makeup, we're getting back to Billy Ribbon. I don't know what was going on. You ain't get you ain't get sausages. You ain't get you ain't get sausages. And now I'm back, and I'm drinking my IPAs, my wheat beer, my Vit beer. It's clear, it's a nice lager, and I like it. I didn't want to be in the Shadow Realm. These people are weird, and I want to be a substitute teacher. Get you won't get sausages. You ain't get you ain't get sausages, yeah. That's all I gotta say. You won't, and you ain't gonna get my sausages, okay? I'm back from the Shadow Realm. The world title is mine. Where's Bike Bianchi? Where is everybody? Alright. You gonna cook up that sausage? Guy by the booth, huh? Alright. Alright, bye.
Wow, Walsh, we are back after a wild hardcore Thursday night. Like, we haven't seen anybody since then. If you've seen our new hardcore show on YouTube, it's wild.
It was really hardcore.
It was really hardcore. And now we have a very special evening tonight. Walsh, this is a big deal. Offers Thompson Cheesesteak Supreme.
Yeah, dude, like, this has been, it feels like years in the making. Like, this is Cheesesteak is, Cheesesteak has to be the guy that ends this. As much as Uncle Hero could do it, instead he chose that as the moment to unveil that Freddie Fisher was back, which honestly we just saw a whole song and dance routine.
Yeah, wait a second. Right. We're really moving past that.
It was disturbing. I mean, why? What has Freddie Fisher done to deserve like this music video, like his second one?
He's now he's not only has he shed his like Shadow Realm look or whatever. I mean, remember when he was like leading these dudes in the shower? There was one second to the right next to Dubois, like the weird, like he looked like that. I mean, let's look at this, right? Hold on. I mean, that's how he looked. He's just a normal guy drinking his beers.
Yeah, I feel like he is sort of like, is he going through like his Liberace phase now? Like,
he doesn't deserve any of this. Like, we're talking about him at the top of the show. The only reason he is where he is because Let Liu took his persona because he was taken by the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
The Shadow Realm looms, Walsh. The Shadow Realm looms hard. I mean,
I'm so ready to be done with this. Like the Shadow Realm, like it needs to be.
Oh, you're right. Oh, the Shadow Realm, like it hasn't been the most dominating thing over the last like 6 months, and now we got .TV champion. It offers Thompson.
It's time. It's time. You know what I mean?
Walsh,
it's time.
If
we
offers wins,
get Sanders back.
We gotta get Sanders back, and we're trying. If offers beats Cheesesteak, we have for the first time he ties. He ties Wim Nyman's all-time opening .TV champion record.
At 10 defenses.
Yeah, it's
which is
stunning.
A lot of defenses. You know what? And offers his previous reigns, because this is his third. Although this is technically a different person, I don't even know what these guys are trying to pull. But he was all about the cage escapes. You know what I mean? He was all about. He pulled that gimmick a lot, and he doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't do that anymore because he's this guy now. I don't know.
I don't know either, and I feel like this is such a huge deal with women. Offers has been looked over. We got to go to the scramble pan. Let's just get to it. There's more history being made here. Is there not, Walsh? Missouri, baby. He defended it.
Yeah, he did defend it. But he's no, I don't know. He's no Jonesy. He's no. I don't remember which Jonesy it was. I believe
he's getting close to being. It was Fat Jonesy, and he sure is getting close to.
Well, he's gonna win. He's gonna win here. Then he can tie Fat Jonesy.
Oh God, Missouri just goes and starts choking Xylophone. This poor guy. Oh my God.
Like the match just opens to just him choking Xylop.
Poor Xylop, already down on the ground, getting choked instantly. This poor guy, so overpowered. This man is bones and fat.
He is. If you cooked him, it would just be nothing but gristle. Just gross.
Yeah, he's just. I don't know why. I get no sustenance off this.
I don't know why you cook Xylophone.
What a weird way to like sum somebody up. You're like, you cannot cook this man. This man is not going to feed you.
I mean, Rudy's out there. Rudy's
this
about
guy.
to say,
I couldn't eat you and cook you.
I mean, you could. It'd be delicious. It's nothing but fat. But actually,
no, I'm not that type of guy. Oh God, okay. Samantha Sugar is beating on Cousin Rudy. Yeah,
well, Cousin Rudy he's not wearing his diaper tonight. Thank God. That means I don't think. I guess that means he's under control, bowely.
Discussion Davis back with like his ribs taped again. Like he's been refereeing a lot.
Confused.
He's reffing more and more lately, though.
He's been taking bumps in these matches too, so he's not getting better, I guess.
I like how in SCFL you can go from being one of the greatest, if not the greatest, world champion of all time, to just being like a really we appreciate your hustle on the referee end. Last week he did the 8-man cage match, Like, look at him. He's really attentive. Discussion is good. And now, like, he's a world champion, but now he's just, like, this good ref? Like, what is going on?
You know what? Let's also talk about this. Like, the world championship is vacant for the first time in a while. And Discussion Davis, man, he worked in a year. It hasn't been vacant in a year. Discussion Davis has worked harder than anybody to make that a prestigious title, and then the past couple of months have just completely shit all over that legacy that he built. So I guess I gotta wonder, is he in good enough condition to come back and make a run at that title again?
He's been refereeing more and more. I don't know if he cares. It seems like, dude, man, sledding is doing worse and worse when it comes to refereeing.
He's under the influence of the Shadow Realm and the cops.
We have Ron Harris, who has a referee outfit, and he's under the influence of Ichabod, kind of. There's a lot of situations here, like, discussion is needed to keep, like, this whole place in line. I don't know. It's weird. I don't get it. He's terrible.
He's terrible at his job and his life.
Discussion?
No. Sledding. Look at the way his son's turned out. Boxing's fine. Boxing is a fine young man. He was a great shoot champion. But bike is homicidio involuntario. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, we have an elimination. Oh! Samantha Sugar, the first one out.
Well, former champion and a very rotund cop just threw her out like a sack of potatoes. Of course, her very modest dress might look like a sack of potatoes. I don't know. That's not for me to decide. Cousin Rudy's still in there.
Oh, little Jonesy out.
Wow.
Oh my God, I hope Cousin Rudy.
Rudy and Xylop fighting is like it's just like a guy slapping himself. It's just weird.
It is. I actually really like them. I think that Cousin Rudy is kind of like clearly like a candidate to be a fixer, right?
He is.
Look at Xylophonus drag Rudy and like have this sad look on his face the whole time. Like this is terrible.
Like, this is one of us.
I'm meeting you for the first time.
We could be good
like
friends.
I feel Officer Bertrand. Like, God. Credit Lewis is out.
I feel like to be a fixer you just have to be overweight. Like
no, I don't.
I mean,
but Officer Bertrand is the biggest loser of all the cops.
Yeah, he could be on the television show The Biggest Loser if it still airs. I don't know if it does.
Yeah, it'd be funny if there was a Biggest Loser, but it's just not when it came to weight.
It was just who loses, who can lose the most.
It's like, you're just a fucking loser, dude.
That the person who loses first is the winner.
Well, I was saying just like, fucking whatever, girl, you're a loser. Anyway.
I was going to say, maybe that could be next year's Summer Series as a league, and the person with the most losses wins.
We're coming up on our year anniversary, which you've already mentioned.
Rudy.
This Sunday, I think next Sunday, a week from tonight, is our year anniversary. It's hard to say it down, so we're going to just call it November 25th. I'm going to look into it. It's like the 23rd to the 27th. It was Thanksgiving weekend. Walsh. 1 year ago that we started. Love everyone so much. Past and present who's been involved with the CFL. We're coming up on our year anniversary here. A lot of history has happened. Oh no! Xylophonist!
Well,
win out underneath that bottom rope. As we know, as long as you're thrown out of the ropes. Oh no! Now Cousin Rudy's eliminated.
Well, Cousin Rudy has been gassed for like the last 10
Missouri.
minutes.
Missouri's in the final 3. What if this happens?
Two men to get rid of Rudy. We got a vegan, a cop, and a homicidal maniac. So the cop should be arresting the homicidal maniac, and the vegan should be lecturing everybody on that meat is murder.
Wow. Garden Green's out. Final 2. Missouri and Bertrand.
Is he going to do this?
Oh
he
my
might
God.
do this. I'm really concerned at Garden Green. His vegan lifestyle should
listen
injuries.
to me right now. Listen to me right now. Sonafil Rossi, Ron Lewis, Ron Harris, and then Fat Jonesy, and then Ron Harris again. The only people to ever defend the Scramble title. Fat Jonesy, the only person to defend the Scramble title twice. Maximo Missouri has defended it once. If he does this, he's on Fat Jonesy territory. How are we not talking about this more?
I don't know. I think it's because
no one thinks it can happen. No one thinks it can happen.
Look,
It's so hard to do.
Officer Bertrand is a former Scramble champion. Do not undercut this beefy boy.
I don't see that. Hold on.
Yeah, he's, it's a few times. It's he was the 36th champion.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Holy crap.
I mean, he's a little gassed right now, but he's gonna take his time.
Garden Green in big trouble.
Whoa. Garden Green is his face off at least. There's no sod.
Do it, Missouri! Oh my god, I want to see this.
I like that, like, it's just like doing things to make sure that he's stacked on top of Garden Green. Like, no, you need to be stacked on this man.
It's like the baseball bat from the Hardcore Deathmatch tournament that we saw on YouTube. Everyone, please go to YouTube. Like, every Thursday night, we got a show that kind of shakes out the divisions. And now these Sunday night shows, Walsh, are kind of like the tentpole shows. You're going to see a lot more title shots. It's very fun and interesting.
These are fun, sexy times.
Yeah, what a fun, sexy time we're having.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This opening scramble has gone by in a breeze, man.
Yeah, it's Officer Bertrand is sure giving it his all. I'm really, our rotund cop son is doing great.
No, I want Missouri to win. I want to see this happen. Especially considering, like, the Missouris are such hardcore. Dude, man, Missouri and Gordon Garibaldi, who is it? Maniac Missouri?
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're the #1 contenders for the hardcore tag titles. That's next week against October Schmidt and Patty Acosta.
Yeah, Gordon's getting his stuff together with these guys. He's not waiting. Okay, one of the Missouris has a title. Well, let's take the other one and go for another title. It's
I'm like gripping. I got fists right now. Like I feel like you don't care as much as I do. We may see history. This does not happen.
We make so much history every week, though. It's like every week.
I don't know. I agree, but that's why it's so awesome. But you have to admit, like, oh my god, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. He just moved out of the way.
He's just not.
He just kind of olayed him. That's so bad. Oh! He just slammed him right on Garden Green.
Like, he's getting more injured every time somebody gets slammed on him. Like Garden Green, a man who, honestly, great shape. He's an older gentleman, and he just had a horribly obese man slammed on him, and then like this weird homicidal guy gets slammed on him. Like, it's really it's not dignified to be knocked out in this ring. Like,
Bertrand is gassed as hell.
Hey, he still has time to salute. Oh my god! That weird stunner. He just sat on Garden Green's face. Like, Garden Green.
Oh god! What a match that we're seeing here, Walsh.
I think Bertrand is really showing what he's got.
I'm just happy Garden Green can breathe. It looks like his airways are open.
Clear. Yeah. He's had a large man sit on his head. He's had a large man thrown on his stomach. It's not a good look for him. Oh my god! Those chokes in a death match could end the match, but Discussion Davis is a stickler for rules.
That he is.
And a stickler for cummerbunds.
And you would think that Missouri is the type of guy who doesn't want any rules. But here he is, going with the flow.
He got randomly put in one of these matches, and he's making the best of it,
The opening scramble is.
It's kind of funny that you get trapped in these matches.
Yeah.
You get you win this title, and
I don't
you just
feel like
have
it's
to be
random, but it is,
Well, I mean, he's always with brother, cousin, I don't know, father. I don't really, the relationship never makes sense. Nobody's really questioned it. They were in the Daddy Son tag tournament together.
No! Officer Bertrand!
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
Officer
Two-time
Bertrand. Yeah.
Bringing it back to the cops, baby. You know what? Last week was a tough week for the cops. We had Romano and Richards did not win the tag titles.
Walsh?
And, yeah.
You want to hear a shocking statistic?
I could, yeah.
Guess how many people have held the scramble pan? How many unique people have held the scramble pan?
I don't know.
Guess. Give me a guess, baby.
30?
Or I'm sorry, unique multiple scramble pan holdings. Sorry, my bad, baby.
Oh. 6? No.
Now 8.
Wow.
Officer Bertrand makes 8. However, we're coming up on, a year of SCFL. There have been 39 unique champions.
Yeah.
Props to us, Walsh, as we get to the announcer shot here. In the 52 weeks in a year, we've done, I believe, 49 shows. Technically more if you count smaller shows.
Yeah.
We're well over 50 shows total. But I'd say, every week you can depend on us, and that's why we love you. Shout out to the chat room. Am I right, baby Walsh?
I mean, we have the greatest crew of people that come week in, week out, and we wouldn't be here without the love and support of all of these fine people.
I tend to agree, and I want to talk about other people that are hurt right now. Alex Thompson, dead. Bradford Culpepper, dead. Sander Suzuki, still in the Shadow Realm. We have Cheesesteak Supreme, who, for God knows how long, has been praying for him to return. Hero Supreme has done so much to bring this guy back. I guess that's just gonna be a weird noise for you. We have Mike Miller, cirrhosis of the liver. Foundation Russo is out with the sciatica, mostly because he wants to watch football.
Yeah, he's taken the season off to talk about football.
Walsh, we saw this with Miles' knees last
They
week.
told me to get out there and say something, but I don't know what to say. Not after what I've seen, what I've been through. The doctors told me I need surgery. I'll be out for a long time. You can't imagine what I've seen, where I've been, what has happened to me, and none of it matters, does it? The battles and discussions, they need all fake apart. Goons. I worked so hard, and for what? A certificate? Maybe I should have listened to Jet Set Woods. I don't know. All I know is that I will be back. I promised you. Oh, and today's specialist, Sloppy Joe's. Again. Just like the last 3 days. Thank you for the love and support. I will be back, okay?
I mean, that's Miles Manhoef, the champion. This guy was chasing after, through time and space, that world title. Baby Hayes, cranial fracture. We saw that a few weeks ago over Halloween. We see the Fist, part of the Shadow Realm, hurt. Justice Turner, one of Heroes' heroes, hurt. Zoning Zhang got hurt last week. Chu Chai, on the Hardcore Deathmatch tournament, dropped right on his back on a baseball bat.
Terrible. I mean, that
tournament, that deathmatch tournament, was one of the main reasons, in my opinion, to watch SCFL on YouTube. It's fucking entertaining as hell, fucking dude.
Wow. That is, okay. Alright. No, I agree with you. That is, like, our deathmatch competitors, man. Sometimes they don't get the kind of airtime they... That is why we did what we did, you know? Like, that is why we gave you the best action of people hurting each other with bats and hammers.
And yeah, now we're seeing the boys of summer. They just want to be in summer all the time. And
You
their
just can't,
opponents...
we sat the can't license the Boys of Summer songs, just hum it in your head.
Well, the DSA. Last week we saw America Right. What's going on here?
I don't know, man. I mean, these guys honestly deserve a tag team title shot.
They do, but America Right's watching Lost. Aladdin Bell was hurt for a while. Shadow Realm was messing with them.
Yeah. I don't know. The DSA are a good team, but, you know, it's hard to deny that they don't have the best track record when it comes to challenging for those titles. No,
listen, they got that title shot. They were on a winning streak. They got the title shot, and then the Shadow Realm interfered, hurt the Lost Boys. The Lost Boys come back and defend that title, by the way, against a great tag team.
Yeah.
And America Right's out there for them. How does that make Aladdin Bell feel? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that is... You know, but let's be real here. The DSA, they challenged Philly and Hero. They lost. They tried to go for contention against Petrov and Federal Bell. They lost. They contended against the Lost Boys, and they lost. You know, these guys. You know, we might have a couple of people from the DSA in the House of Representatives now, but the DSA isn't holding any titles here. You know, they're not. I don't know. It's going to be disappointing.
Yep, they most definitely are, because they're
disappointing
good,
enough to watch Lost. You know, which is really bad.
No, Lost is good.
No, it's not. It's garbage.
No, it's a fine entertainment show. Okay,
If it was just a show about Hurley and Charlie, maybe it'd be a great show, but it's not.
I'd like to. We can get.
Maybe if it was just Saeed beating up Locke, it'd be good.
No,
but it's just
no. I would prefer it to be about Daniel Faraday in time travel.
So does America Right, because that's what he was watching.
Right, he was on the good stuff. Like, season 5 is underrated, and you know, we can't talk about the Lost Boys here because we have Tapas Tiempo in that little Speedo, in his sunglasses, very dangerous, very oiled up, and who's his partner, Welsh?
Jock Jean Jock, you know, the former protege, well, not protege, the mentor of Miles Manhoof, and of course Miles is on the shelf. You know, he's Jock had to make an executive decision and form a tag team with a fellow summer enthusiast, and these guys have been doing pretty well.
How far we've come on, like, this whole league, these people, these men, these women have done so much. It's really interesting to watch, and frankly, I'm still concerned. Where is Nate? Nate seems to be losing his mind. I feel like I shouldn't concern myself with a man who wants to wrongfully arrest me, but there's so many plot lines to talk about here. Meanwhile, we have something like, I mean, honestly, Walsh, if the DSA wins this, maybe they get a title shot?
I think so. I mean, this is Tapas and Jock they've been doing pretty well for two guys that, you know, Tapas went on a tear over the summer, and then, you know, maybe that's why he's dressed up like a summer guy now, because he had a really good summer and then nothing came of it.
It's that simple?
It could be that simple. But you know what, man? Aladdin is really going to town on his arms.
Oh,
and of course, Tapas, known for his sliding elbow and his big lariats. So that is the right strategy for the right guy. I mean, we saw Tapas crush some windpipes a couple of weeks ago. It's those lariats do some damage.
Aladdin Bell and America Right both are incredibly dangerous. They've broken arms. Oh, America Right misses that knee right in the chest. Tapas Tiempo, slippery with the oil all over his body.
Yeah, he is an oily bastard.
Yeah. Oh, big slam. The boys this summer have done well for themselves, though, Walsh.
They have. Like, it doesn't... It might not seem that way, but it's been low-key. Like, these guys have been something special. You know, Jock is, of course, known for his big salmon spinner, where he grabs him by the legs and spins around. The fans love that. I don't know why. It's just really exciting to watch a man grab another man by the legs and spin him around, I guess. You know, while the DSA is all about just grabbing arms and trying to twist them. It's different ideologies are clashing here.
Oh, wow, there it is right now. Salmon spinner, baby. Aladdin Bell just looks on, kind of holding his penis a little because it's probably cold out there.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Well, you know, it's you got to make sure that everything's taken care of. Of course, his father, Federal Bell, former tag team champion with Pyotr Petrov. We don't know what's going on with the alt-right. They seem like a fractured group at best. Ichabod, of course, did not win the mayoral race. Bike Bianche, quote-unquote, won it. And, yeah, Ichabod is fallen from grace, you could say.
I still can't get over. Oh yeah, I mean, Let Lou or Mike Bianchi or whoever, Freddie Fisher is the mayor now. Freddie Fisher is now like a self-appointed pop star, where we technically only force people to watch his music or whatever that is.
It's terrible.
Meanwhile, there's teams like this, the Boys of Summer, the DSA, the Lost Boys, that are trying to get by on merit.
Yeah, they're trying to be good professional wrestlers, and you know they don't have a flashy gimmick like Freddie, and maybe they should. Maybe. I mean, I guess dressing up in your summer best is a gimmick, but they don't have the song, so it really doesn't work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, no, like you don't. What the hell? Freddie was just like okay. You know, he's just a guy who's a substitute teacher who liked beer.
Champion, all right.
He wasn't a world champion.
"Quote unquote" Freddie Fisher, all right.
Right. That was Let Lou. Let Lou took his place in the substitute series, won, became champion, all under Freddie Fisher. Freddie Fisher comes back from the Shadow Realm. He's a weirdo in the Shadow Realm, and now he's just coming out with like these weird raps. Like clearly he's singing to, but not producing these beats.
Oh no, and he's not producing the videos either.
Yeah, like
there's like
what did he
camera
do?
zooms and stuff.
Yeah.
This isn't on a tripod. This is like, I mean, Freddie Fisher is back. Oh yeah,
really back, friend.
You know, he's trying to endear himself to our fans, and he's done nothing to deserve that other than make weird music videos. So maybe that's enough. I don't know. I'm not going to judge anybody. We love you all in the chat room. Chudley, Generic, Murph, Chainsaw is back again. Oh yeah, our Chainsaw, one of our video editors, super important. My God, dude, I'm a shark. We got Tiger Stripe Pro, Leathers, everyone who's out there who supports us. Terry Funk, Murph, Vera. I mean, these we have a very
people that we're definitely forgetting. We got Caps Lock LOL.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that guy.
You got Double Matt. You got a lot of people.
Game
showing
Pro.
up, and yeah, we got people who've been showing up from the YouTube.
Yep.
You know, we love you guys as well. This is, you know, you guys are getting some great new weekly content all the time with these shows. I just said the word content. There's something wrong with me now. You know, Aladdin really looking after those arms, man. He wants to hurt Tapas and prevent him from hitting those lariats. It's not working, but it's still it's
Oh wow, cool little double slam now there. Sledding Bianchi, it looks like he's on it. 2.9. This match is heating up, Walsh, baby. Yeah, I'm saying baby a lot tonight. I don't care. I'm feeling good. It's Sunday. We had that awesome death match on Thursday. SCFL has, you know, there's a lot of issues, to be honest, the last few months. We all talked about it. But I feel like we've never been in a more healthy place right now. The YouTube on Thursdays, these awesome live shows on Sunday. This could be it. Tapas might tap out. Oh my God, Jock.
This is wow. This is we're at our creative peak, man. We're peaking.
Oh, I
Maybe.
hope not. I don't know what that even means. I'm just sitting here. I get flown out to Iowa every week, getting a booth,
Maybe
talk
we're just
about
peeking,
stuff.
peeking through like a window or something. Or maybe our interest is peak.
Our creative peak, like it's just like us looking around a corner.
The sneak peek. Oh my God, this is. You can see that Tapas is favoring those arms. He's definitely hurt, but you know, the thing with the DSA, any given submission can make. We've seen pops, we've seen snaps, we've seen crackles. This is, you know, these guys are dangerous.
Oh God, Jock getting put up top by America Right. America Right. Oh, slam! America
Wow.
Right, as dangerous as they come. This could be setting up for a finish here. Takes him down. Oh shit! Whoa!
Oh.
Sneaky little pin here. Look at Tapas with the combo on Aladdin. Oh my God! Now America Right, the armbar. Oh, Tapas breaks it up and then bashes his flip arm
What?
right in America Right's face.
These are the boys of summer, baby.
This is unbelievable. Armbar again. Holy crap.
Armbar.
Fisher is back again.
Armbar, very arm. It's like a weird reverse triangle lock almost. And of course, Tapas is just like this guy. He had a big problem with the Sons of Anger, and the Sons of Anger don't even really exist anymore. I mean, he of course had this weird thing where he just, you know, he took the last remaining Son of Anger, Gorvis, and just beat the crap out of him.
Oh my
It was
God.
just-
America
it was-
Right is a light bulb. Oh! The glass broke. Everyone's okay though.
Everybody's fine. A lot of spinning going on. It's if our match rate or David Dixon spin rates for dead spin, that was definitely a Selman spin. No meat spin.
2.9.
Jesus.
Jock. Oh, he was going for a pile driver there. Len Bell says, no, you're not going to do that to my partner.
Well, you know, they're a good team. It's just
There's just been like some, you know, a little back and forth lately, and it's weird that America Right's been watching Lost, comes out with the Lost Boys. Especially,
Yeah.
oh no, another spin here.
we tried to explain it as a cop thing, but yeah, this is the big Salmon spinner. You know, it's this is what the fans love. The fans love seeing a man get picked up like that. I don't really.
We
I guess
love
it
seeing
makes
this.
They're like, yeah, keep doing that, Jock.
Jock is back again. He is Jock. America Right in the ropes there, sledding, breaking it up.
Jock very proud of his dark hair, his dark. Excuse me, wow, wrong thing right there.
What?
His light chest hair. He's very proud to have gray chest hair.
I guess that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's good contrast with the short, the nice salmon color. But the
A lot
white
of back and
lines-
forth here. America Right looking really good. After
Yeah, I
watching
mean, of course-
Lost Season 5, considering the constant, if you will.
I mean, let's be real here. If he's watching season 5, he's been watching it for a while.
Maybe-
Unless he binged it in like a week.
He could have binged it and could have come in late, in which case it's very interesting. We just don't know. Could be thinking about Desmond as a completely different character as Mo. I remember when we came in the beginning of season 2, you know, who knew that Desmond would be so important?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
No. Oh, knees! There's Jock.
What?
He's an old man. He doesn't have him quite as much as Miles.
No, I mean Miles, of course.
Well,
his
who
former
knows?
partner.
You know, who knows?
I don't know.
what
Can Miles needs
Oh.
pretty serious surgery. Enough
Miles,
to
yeah.
hate the title.
Miles has had his knees trained no less than at least 24 times over the last like 6 months.
Yeah, oof. I don't know. You got to be worried about Miles, right? Like, I mean, the world title is vacant. That Let is gonna have to print a new certificate.
I'm not sure if there even should be a world title after the belt got lost in a supermarket. I don't know.
Prestigious certificate with a really uplifting quote on it.
Jock loving that pump handle slam.
He loves to pump.
Oh, there's that salmon spinner again.
Wow.
Sledding might have called it. Wait, what? No, he was in the ropes.
No.
That's what happened. Oh, finally a pile driver. America Right getting beat up. Aladdin Bell not really doing much to come in to help his partner. There he is. He's trying to come in. Now he's just kind of staying. What are you doing here? All right, America tags him in. Picks up Aladdin Bell immediately.
Swoop him.
Oh, reversal. Jock needs to tag out now. Aladdin seems fresh.
This is incredible. We're over 30 minutes into this. This is two of the great tag teams that we have here. I don't know.
This is a great match. Like right away, we've seen a lot of really good pure wrestling to start. A lot of good pure wrestling. Like once again, I gotta like pimp out this Thursday show. Really fun, that deathmatch show. And you're gonna be seeing more stuff on YouTube that really fleshes out these divisions as we see them. Because these Sunday show guys, we're not gonna be able to see many matches like this, right? Well, like with the DSA and the Boys of Summer.
Yeah, I mean, these are some jam-packed shows. There is so much going on here.
We're seeing a lot of title shots, a lot of #1 contender shots, gimmick matches.
Yeah.
Oh shit! This might be it. This might be it. 2.9.
Oh my god. He loves those fancy pins, man.
Topless Tiempo lifts up Aladdin for Chuck and Jock. Jock needs to tag out, dude.
He is living the dream, man. He's all about spinning people around.
He's got those salmon shorts on. He's loving life.
Living La Vida, old man in salmon shorts.
He's enjoying himself. It's fine. It breathes.
It breathes.
Senton bomb there. Back and forth, back and forth.
I mean, Aladdin needs to go for a submission here. He could tap him out, I think.
Tapas breaks it up. Runs. Here comes his forearm. Right into the face of Aladdin Bell. He's the legal man. Jock absorbing a blow there. Maybe at least tiring out Aladdin. Jock needs to tag in Tapas as soon as he possibly can.
He needs to make
Aladdin
that
going up top. Another senton. Jock no sells it. Kicks him in the lower back. He's dancing. Make the tag, Jock. He's spinning.
There's no need to be dancing here.
God, man, that like skin around the pubic area of Tapas Tiempo is just terrible.
I don't want to see your pretend to be Tapas, okay? I don't need to see that. All right, pubis.
Oh God! Oh, Tapas breaks it up. Aladdin Bell. Between him and America Right, like both these guys have just destroyed the arms of their opponents, right?
Yeah, they really have. That is
big
modus
splash.
operandi.
Pump play into slam, reversed by Aladdin Bell. What a German suplex!
Whoa!
Oh God, his arm again. This is brutal. Oh my God. Oh.
I mean, that was the Workers Unite. That is his preferred finish. a double arm bar, and he's been working both arms.
People are flying all over the place. Like, this is...
His body's everywhere.
Oh. I mean, these guys want to face the Lost Boys. The Lost Boys have held the titles, the tag titles, for how long, Walsh?
3 eons, actually.
How long?
I don't know.
I think
They
Tiger
got
Strike
4
Pro.
title defenses.
I want 4 title defenses, maybe 5, 4.
No, 4.
Yeah, Tiger Strike Pro says they've held the title for at least a month. I'm gonna go out on a limb, Walsh, and say that the winner of this gets the title shot.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is 40 minutes of 2 high-level tag teams is nothing to scoff at. Both of these teams are showing that they have the heart and determination. Tapas is proving that he is greased up enough to make anything happen.
Arm triangle, my God. This match is insane. The work rate on these dudes.
They're just trying to kill each other, and they're still going. It's my God, what if they go Broadway like this?
Shock on shock. It's like not
He's
even
old.
coming into help. Yeah, like the pace is going really well, except for Shock and Shock. Jock seems tired. But the DSA, like you said, like they deserve the title shot. Like they win in a hard. Imagine if they win this. It's like, how do you deny it, right?
I mean, they're looking pretty good right now.
And the best part is that the Lost Boys go and defended against the Cops, who are on a massive win streak and really good, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of action on the outside here. Oh, God. Oh!
Look at Tapas's arm, man. It's like hanging off of him. Like he is not deal. I like that it took Jock a little while to figure out.
Oh! The
and
chair.
Then get,
Pump handle slam. Pump handle slam. The boys of summer, baby. Coming
these
back.
guys they're pumping their handles. You know what I mean? They're it's stereo.
Oh. We're at 43 minutes and things are getting nasty on the outside. Oh my God. Jesus.
I mean, that octopus hold would have finished the match if it was anywhere.
Aladdin Bell getting his breath on the outside. Oh my God, Walsh. Are we going to see this go Broadway?
I kind of feel like we're getting there.
I mean, it's still a far ways away. It's like last week we see this 15-minute matches all over the place, and now all of a sudden it's a 45-minute match almost. What the hell?
Oh, God, everybody's hurt. Everybody's tired. Tapas looks like he's like just slinking around. Those elbows that he's throwing don't have the same gusto.
I mean, it looks stiff. Like, look at his arm, though.
I know. He's trying, man. He's trying. But, you know, this isn't a guy who's
this
gonna
might
knock
be it.
somebody
This might
out.
be it right now. This is it. 3 it is! Oh my God. The DSA are back. The DSA will face the Lost Boys next week. How can you hold this against the Boys of Summer?
That was one of the gutsiest performances I've seen in a very long time.
A very long time.
Yeah,
100%.
It's just, it's in tatters. It's holding on by a thread. He's hurt, but he just...
100%. The DSA will face the damn Lost Boys, Walsh.
And America Right
Again.
joined them last week and at ringside, and he was watching Lost. Look, I'm not saying betrayal is in the air, but I don't know.
No, he's got to go for it, right? He's got to go for that title. I don't know. It's what?
Oh God.
Something's happening.
Something's always happening, and it's always this.
I don't have control of this. Here comes Ciclista Mascara. Look at this! SCLL, look at the production values. What is this, a 4-man match?
It's an 8, yeah, it's a
8-man tag.
An Atomicos match. This is, it's like they're bringing back all the things that we used to do.
Is that the Fat Dolphin?
Yeah! El Delphin Gordo, or whatever.
I like how when Bike leaves, like the Tomicos and the Trios titles are like destroyed and burnt in a barn, and then he goes to Mexico, and now look at this.
Yeah.
So we go from a tag match to like getting taken over. I'd like to point out that Bike is an absolute superstar in Mexico right now.
I mean, he's got dancing girls.
Yeah.
They don't have that bigger than. And he's dancing.
There they are.
Which is honestly
El Hijo de Armadillo.
El Hijo de Armadillo Gigante.
All right, here we go. Man, after the matchup we just saw, Walsh, I mean, these SCLL matches are just they're the constantly fan favorites.
Yeah, I mean that last match, 100% on the Bixen span scale. I don't know, this is going to be hard to top it, but with this many bodies in the ring, anything is not just possible, plausible. Mike Bianchi, Ciclista Mascara is out there. El Dorfin Gordo is there. It's a good time for everybody.
It is a good time for everybody.
Of course, Bike is a coward. I'm gonna say it. Bike is a coward. He watch him. He comes in. He smacks. Hijo de Armadillo Gigante around, and then he leaves. He knows that. Fuerte Guerrero has a pinfall over Bike.
I like Bike.
I mean, Ciclista Mascara. I'm not
sure.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Look
at him with it. It's like, why does he need to even have his legs showing? He's clearly just wearing like one of those bike outfits, Like,
yeah, like he just found it, and he doesn't even have gear. He just has this weird.
Everybody else has like
mask.
full-on pants, and like he's just got his legs showing. Like
he's got no knee pads. He really should, but then I guess he throws a lot of knees, and I guess not having it padded helps it or something. I don't really get it. Bike just wants to show off. Bike wants to show off his cycling legs. He's keeping in shape. Actually, Fuerte looks like he's wearing some shorts on, but he's got.
Sounds like we hear some weird slapping noises. I don't even know what that is. A little bit of an audio issue there. Got a little bit of a delay.
Slap back.
Give up. Give up.
Really vicious back and forth from those guys.
I would expect no less from these people, to be honest. Like these SCLL matches, I just get caught up in the artistry of it all. Not only do I think that like these guys in here have a really good, they're just really good in general. I just think that these matches are really tightly contested.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like these guys are everybody except for maybe the Martian guy are really good in the ring. Maybe the Fat Dolphin isn't that great. I don't know.
It seems to me that like this live stream from Mexico that is getting hijacked definitely has some delayed audio. Very interesting. Yeah. But we're gonna get over it and we're gonna talk through it because everyone's here and they've all seen worse. They've seen the Shadow Realm take people. So this is the least of anybody's worries when you have a Fat Dolphin tagged in, am I right? Oh, beautiful reversal.
Wow.
dragged in the middle. Walsh, who's your favorite luchador here?
Look, I'm pretty sure that it is the Armadillo Gigante. I mean, he's an incredible talent. He's large, he hits hard. He is a giant armadillo son. Yeah, while also simultaneously being a giant armadillo himself. It's,
Right.
You know, in a weird fixer-like way, I guess Marciano has endeared himself to me.
Marciano
really,
being the fat dolphin?
No, the Martian.
Oh.
He really tries. You know, he's very earnest. Not just scared stupid. You know, he's... Jesus.
There's the fat dolphin lifting up Marciano. These are two of the most pathetic men, I would say, in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, this is like if Let Lou was fighting Let Lou. Like, xylophonist and...
These guys seem better than that. So who is that dude in the purple, orange, and gold and whatnot? Or purple and gold and silver?
Rey Estrella.
Yeah.
He is one of the rising stars of SCLL, and then his tag partner is Pegaso.
And I love that green and silver guy who just got tagged in. Who's he?
Oh, Veneno. He's definitely got a mean streak to him, but he's he's known for his flying leg drops and stuff, and he's pretty vicious.
I really enjoy his work in the ring. We're hearing a lot of weird sound effects, I'll tell you that much. Broken up by Ciclista Mascara. All 8 men are in the ring. Look at that. This audio is all over the place. No one knows what's going on.
Well, I mean, this is what happens when a manslaughterer hijacks your stream.
Exactly. I don't care. This is not on me. I'm just here to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm told to queue up a few videos, I get texts, and then I go home.
Yeah.
While you and I barely know each other.
We show up, we do our work, we go home. It's
we're professionals.
Granted, we also have to deal with cops trying to arrest us, with spider bites.
I talked to my lawyer about that. I'm out of Nate's jurisdiction.
Well, yeah, Nate has no jurisdiction.
And that's the thing. I just go home. I'm in Michigan right now. Like, I'm not worried about it.
Well, that's why none of us could vote for or against Ichabod.
Right. Yeah, I get it. But the thing is also like here in Iowa, it's like I can't guarantee that Nate doesn't walk in here right now and come after me, or God forbid anything dangerous. I'm taking my chances here. Oh God, Marciano just diving into the corner. I'm just
not the greatest look there for him, but he's trying.
On brand is what it is.
Yeah, for a guy who thinks he's a Martian. He's really got blander gear than Bike. Bike just wearing his cycling cut uniform. He just literally came in from riding his bike, and here he is.
Nice little submission attempt there, though. Once again, all 8 men on the inside. This is nice. Chaotic,
nice.
but nice.
Yeah,
we're seeing Ciclista Mascara like he's dancing at malls. There's huge crowds. We're seeing how big these arenas are getting. They got neon lights and people dancing for them. It's a big deal. We get it, right? SCLL is huge.
Yeah, I'm almost curious if we're going to be forced to have a Thursday show of just these matches. Because...
Right. But I mean, like, is Nate ever gonna find this guy? Like, Bike seems to be having the time of his life.
I mean, we've known Bike for a year now. Over that. Longer than that.
We've known Bike for longer than that, yeah.
We've never seen Bike dance or have fun. Have you ever seen Bike have fun?
That means a lot of different things. I don't know.
He's always depressed. He's always sad. He's always looks like he's stressed. The look you could say that on Bike's face that most days is harried. You know, like he just looks like he's having the worst day of his life every single day. And he's dancing here. He's wearing his mask. People don't know who he is and that he killed a man with a TV.
Oh, the spinning back fist. Fun little match we got going here.
Yeah.
I really like Fat Dolphin.
He's, he's an entertaining guy. He might be a little heavy, but he still has some, he's still got some athleticism.
Oh! Beautiful, like little reverse DDT there. God. Basically, some Mascara jumps off the ring.
Yeah, he's very courteous.
You know, he just doesn't want to get involved sometimes. I don't know.
He's involved. All right, he's very involved.
Homicidio, involuntario.
I mean, literally, his claim is on the side of the ring. His claim that he didn't kill a man voluntarily, it just happened. Like, I mean, how many people...
Like, customizing a ring apron is not legal defense. Like, it is not. You can't do that. That is not admissible in court.
I mean, Nate clearly doesn't watch this, so he doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't know that Bike has this show in Mexico. I mean, I would try to say that maybe, given the benefit of the doubt, it's the mass cyclist, Ciclista Mascara, but Bike keeps sending us the video. Whoa! Bike keeps sending us that the mass cyclist is Bike Bianchi video, so...
It's not so much that... Well, yeah. He has sent it quite a few times.
Is he sending the wrong video? Like, does he know that he keeps sending it? Like,
I don't try to think about this. I don't know. All right.
Does he want to be caught? Is he up at night, like worried about his?
He's guilt? Like exposing himself in plain sight. I don't know.
He's a regular Louis C.K.
Yeah. Oh God. Jesus. I don't want to talk about it. You really blew it there. You really made things awkward. Let's get back to this great wrestling.
Well, Bike Bianchi made things awkward when he rage quit a video game and then
killed a man. I did
a TV until it hit a man and killed him. All right. And now he has these.
All 8 men in the corner. Oh God! Out to the outside.
Wow.
This is really ramping up here, Walsh. Goes up top.
Pretty crazy. It's getting pretty fucking nuts, alright?
This is getting close to it. Oh, breaks it up immediately. You can't do that in these 8-man tags. Like, misses the drop kick of the giant armadillo son.
I mean, he is a giant armadillo. You know, I guess maybe the head shaking really...
Here we go.
You know, he knows how to get him down on the ground. He knows how to land.
This match might go to Broadway.
Wow.
A lot of delays here. We're getting some lag. I mean, this is coming from hundreds of miles away, obviously.
Yeah, we are in the northern part of the country. This is broadcasting from Mexico. If you've ever watched the AAA promotion on Twitch, you know that there is tons of issues all the time. Sometimes Mexican internet just can't quite handle it.
Well, you know, it's just a situation in general with infrastructure throughout our country. We can't always say it's just on them. It's on the receiving end as well, and we could be in a lot better of a situation. And we seem to have lost the crowd. The crowd has died. We have lost the crowd, Walsh. Goes up top, misses Armadillo Sun. Armadillo Sun going up top. Big Armadillo splash. Walsh, we have lost the crowd. I'm not sure what's happening here. Slaps back and forth, slaps back and forth. We're seeing some major action here. What the hell? Oh my god, he's crushing his back. He calls it. Hunter calls it. Armadillo Sun. The crowd, you can't even hear the crowd. 100%, 200%.
Back to back.
Oh. Alright, we're back. 200% in the first 3 matches. That's a hell of a time.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's a hell of a ratio, Walsh. We still have so much to come. Cheesesteak looks to prevent offers from tying history. Cheesesteak, who's been on a hardcore run, not hardcore, you know. But speaking of hardcore, next we got the Yakuza. We got Fragrant Tanaka versus Front Reed in a rematch. These guys have both had matches that have been stopped early over the last 2 matches. They're getting their weird-ass rubber match next. And then we have so many matches to come. SCFL Pro US Championship is Computer Collins versus Chucky Murphy. Chucky Murphy won the 8-man tag cage match.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, Walsh. There's a lot going on tonight.
Yeah, it is a big night.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just gonna cut in here. I just want to say that Carson Wentz is pissed off, rightfully so. The Eagles fucking suck. I'm gonna pack batteries and snowballs within 2 weeks. How about that? Alright. Whatever. We're still gonna make the playoffs. Washington team sucks too. Alright, back to you fellas. David Walsh. I have to admit that I am excited. I'm excited to say that.
Yeah, he's really upset about that.
He is really upset about that. But more than anything, keep in mind here that we do not have Sledding Bianchi. He's not in the next hardcore match. Normally, remember, he got accosted by the cops. And then the Shadow Realm was messing with him, and now Freddy Fisher is back. Don't take his sausages, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But as we saw in the beginning of the matches here, or of the whole show, I should say, the last 2 weeks has been Front Reed and Yakuza, or as we should say, Fragrant Tanaka, getting stopped early, getting stopped at 3 minutes and then 5 minutes.
It's boggling. I don't know if it's the work of Shadow Realm influencing him, some kind of cops maybe. I don't really know. But he's clearly scared of something, and he just keeps stopping these damn matches. Man. I don't know. Already seeing like green shit out there. I mean, this is a strange match.
It is. Front Reed, I'd like to point out, sorry about that, got a little distracted, got a text message. Discussion Davis out here. Discussion has taken a lot of pride into his refereeing as late, kind of stepping in for Sledding, very interesting. And now that green mist turning to a shitty orange, like that green and red mixed blood of Front Reed. Front Reed, one of the biggest bleeders. Really bad. Fragrant Tanaka busted open. Oh my god, Walsh.
he's a bleeder, and I mean, we've explored the front read scale of bleeding a lot in the past couple of months, and this the hardcore show that we put on YouTube really explored some of the front read scale. Knightsbane Cult, man, he really, I don't even know.
Stomps to the face here. Oh God! Fragrant Tanaka bounces off the exploding barbed wire into a kick to the tummy by front read.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody in the chat room. Generic and CM Chainsaw really yucking it up in the chat room right now. It's a fun time.
Everybody's yucking it up.
Well, it seems to me that this ring could explode at any time, could it not? Whoa!
I mean, this is Oddworld, and you know, we've already seen the Yakuza killer. Of course, the fact that he calls himself Yakuza now really makes his finisher name kind of weird.
I'd like to point out that generic tag, #BestRef for discussion, and how can you deny that?
I like that he took his cummerbund off. He's exploring life without dude, that fire is crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, Discussion is exploring life. Like, he's got to come back eventually. You know, I think that's the thing for me here is that Front Read and Yakuza it's a story about fear. Front Read was afraid of bleeding. He was afraid of getting hardcore. And then this asshole comes back from the Shadow Realm and throws him 20 rows into the crowd.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He just, it woke Front Read up, and he knew he had to do something. These two, of course, they had perhaps one of the greatest death matches of all time, 100 graded death match.
And that's when they were both just like normal humans.
Yeah, back before there was the Front Read scale, or, you know, Fragrant Tanaka was this weird Shadow Realm creep.
Oh my God, on the Shark. Dude, on the Sharks thing, I don't know why they have Yakuza in the Shadow Realm anyway. I don't know. It seems like totally arbitrary, the Shadow Realm.
Yeah,
people,
oh my God.
People. Discussion Davis keeping a close eye on the violence here. Very calm.
Yeah. Like I was saying, Discussion, man, he's got to be mulling over coming back and wrestling again, because it's been a very long time since he suffered. You know, it was an injury, but I mean, both of these guys have had injuries as well, and they're back. It's just
really back.
Yeah, I think Discussion is just wounded pride. You know, greatest world champion that we've ever seen, and you know, and then that title just went to hell ever since he lost it.
Oh my God, Fragrant Tanaka flips over Front Read in the reversal, decides to walk around him and starts slapping him. I mean, a beautiful combo is still weird. Front Read rolling. Oh my God, those knees on the parquet floor.
Oh, that is not.
Let's see here. Oh God, decides not to sail on the chair on the knee instead. Probably just as bad. That knife coming into play now. A lot of blood, Walsh. A lot of blood being spilled. Discussion Davis, his stomach not really turned by the sight.
You know, let's be real here. Fragrant Tanaka was involved in the first and only knife death match. A really terrible, disappointing match. But, you know, Garden Green and him had a little bit of a thing. And, you know, whatever. You know, it's really interesting because both of these guys have defined their careers of late in death matches, and you know, Front Read was really going nowhere. You know, just a dud, and all it took was a lot of blood.
Yeah,
like gallons
his nipples
of his
blown off, his belly button mangled in a terrible situation.
Terrible situation.
I mean, in a warehouse
you have
accident.
to think that like there's nowhere to go from there except up. Like, he already had no nipples. He already had his belly button all burnt up. Like, he already had the front of his face just completely charred up. Like, what else can happen? You know, like you might as well get in there and do some crazy shit.
Oh God. Nasty kicks to the liver there. We're 13 minutes in. Like, Fragrant Tanaka knows exactly what he's doing. Like, that's the thing, Welsh. Neither of these guys are oh God, baseball bat to the head. Neither of these guys are strangers to these types of matches. It's something I can't wrap my head around, just being busted open, being like, yep, I've been here before, I can't panic. Oh God! Deathbelly Driver on the baseball bat. Oh God, the blood is so bad. It's so bad.
And it's like, I mean, very
Oh. So Walsh, I mean, these guys have fought now 3 times. God knows when the explosion's going to come, but does the winner of this get the hardcore title match, or how does that division even work now? We saw him defend both the hardcore title and MMA fight.
I mean, let's I mean, you know, we just saw. Whoa.
Green stuff missed.
I mean, we just saw Blaster Robinson defeat Wigwam, and then we saw Chucha get defeated in really devastating fashion by Technology Cooper. So this division is really starting to heat up right now.
Well, I'd like to point out that after this, we still have Computer Collins versus Chucky Murphy. Chucky Murphy won in that 8-man cage match. That was just completely insane last week. You can check out the replay on YouTube. He's fighting Computer Collins for the U.S. title.
Computer Collins, man, he was the guy to defeat Wim. I mean, that is, I can't overstate how big of a deal that was. I mean, Wim, just absolutely incredible .TV and U.S. championship runs.
Oh, 3! No explosion! Wow. Weird. We're hearing some surf music in the background for some reason for Fragrant Tanaka in the Shadow Realm. That's really weird. I do not know why that happened. 100%!
These guys, man.
3 in a row! That has never happened before. I'm going out on a limb and for sure saying that has never happened before. I feel like Patty Acosta should be on the card just in case. 300% in a row.
Jesus.
Oh my God, Walsh.
I mean, with Computer Collins against Chucky Murphy coming up next, there's a good chance of that streak ending because I could see something really quick and brutal happening in that match.
Wow. Very interesting. Speaking about interesting, after the other 100% that we saw tonight, let's see here. Remember these? Look at this.
Hello, Jason Noir.
Whoa.
Hello, Dave Walsh.
Whoa. 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 It's Nate. Oh my God. Nate?
I'm lost. I'm lost. Do you know where the church is on 5th Street?
Yeah.
Nate,
St. Anthony's Church on 5th Street. I need to get to St. Anthony. I need to get there within 15 minutes or our lives are all in danger.
Yes.
Well, I you should probably look on Google Maps or something.
Okay. I cannot access Google Maps because the energy has changed, Dave Walsh. Have you been paying attention to the energy?
Well, what?
What energy? What is? You're wearing something on your face. We don't have a live camera. Nate has put his hand over the live camera. Nate, what is? Can you please just back away? Please leave.
Jason, 2
you
hours ago, there was a significant shift in the energy in this area. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I know that if I don't finish this crossword puzzle within the next 10 minutes, our lives are probably in danger. And I simply want directions to the St. Anthony's Church on 5th Street.
Did you just discover the Shadow Realm?
You're
Is that what's
me.
going on here?
No. I don't want to. I'm not comfortable.
Is it warm in
Nate?
here?
Yes, Nate. Do you see that? Do you see those crepes? Do you see the crepes?
Is it moist?
Yeah, it's very moist, very warm.
There are crepes. Why don't you go eat those crepes? Nate, why don't you go away now?
I'm gonna go. I don't know if I am a crepe. I don't know if I'm a turnip. I don't know if I'm a school bus. I know that if I don't make it to the church, something bad's going to happen. So I have to leave, gentlemen.
Thank you, Nate. I'm very worried. Oh,
Take care of yourself, young man.
that
Goodbye.
was really weird. Chucky Murphy's walking out right now. Nate did not look good. Nate did not look good at all.
Something was really weird about him, right?
We have a U.S. title shot here, Walsh. I mean, this show is just moving right along. A lot of good pure wrestling tonight. Here's the champion. Beat Wim Nyman.
Quite an accomplishment.
Oh, yeah.
Generic Tag is really holding on to Nate being a good cop, and at some point, he's going to have to let go of that.
Nate is a good cop. He's fine. No! I don't know.
He tried to arrest you for no reason. No reason at all.
He's trying, okay? So Chucky Murphy wins that 8-man cage match.
Whoa!
Yeah, yep.
I mean...
But Computer Collins can knock out anybody at any time, Walsh.
Yeah, I mean, well, Chucky did what, that match was going to go on forever, and what he finally did, it was the smart thing. He locked in the Kata Hajime. He used a choke. And, in a match like that, submissions can happen in a flash, while a 3 count, takes at least 3 seconds. So, he's trying to climb back up top, and the U.S. Championship is the most prestigious title right now. Sorry, discussion, but Let Lou left the world title in an aisle, and then Miles got sucked into the Shadow Realm.
Was also no, I just don't know. Maybe the .TV might be the most prestigious. It's hard to say. March Sadness kind of changes everything because we got to think, guys. I'd like to point out first off, Walsh tangent. Sorry. Next week is the 1-year anniversary. I'm gonna be doing some cool stuff for that 1-year anniversary of SCFL. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I think the mayor I think the mayor should probably tell us something about it at some point.
Yeah.
He's the one planning it because I don't know. He's the mayor. He's the mayor elect, I guess. I don't know anymore.
But what I'm saying is time. Think about it. March Sadness. If you win that tournament, that 32-man tournament, you win, I think, 6 matches in a single night, you will get a U.S. title shot. It seems totally just...
that's prestige. That is... let's be real here.
Reward.
Spencer Morgan won this title in an 8-man tournament, and then Roddy Hendricks won the shot to contend for the title in a 32-man tournament. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Chucky Murphy won the right to contend here by fighting 8 men in a steel cage. While, dude, I don't even everything about this title is just, it's a mug with Sliding's face on it.
Ducks that big right hand. See, that's the best part about this. Both these guys have big-time kickboxing, boxing, just MMA backgrounds. This isn't going to be a pure wrestling fight,
Right.
They're trying to knock each other out.
Chucky has really good kicks. And, of course, Computer Collins, if he hits you with the right or the left, he can put your lights out. And he's got those crazy big, suplexes that he drops you on your neck. We saw that's what did damage to Wim, he was just dropping him on his neck constantly. And Wim hasn't come back yet after losing the title. He took a lot of bad bumps. He was supposed to be rehabilitated within a couple of weeks, but he's been cooling off. He's a meticulous kind of guy. He likes to win.
He's like GSP.
This has to hurt his ego a little bit. And also, he's got to be wondering, what else can I do?
Who, Wim?
Yeah, he's...
You think Wim has an ego? I don't know. He seems so scientific about all of his fights.
I think he's still upset. I think he's upset that he lost.
He deserves to move on. Even with the loss, he deserves to go up to world title. Even if there is a world title, I don't get it.
Me neither. I don't know. You know, maybe there's got to be more in life for him than a mug. You know, it's maybe, I don't know. Apparently there's a warehouse of these mugs somewhere. So I would like to distribute them at some point, but Zylop won't tell us more. He's really embarrassed about like making that many.
A lot of good wrestling tonight. That's the thing that I'm really enjoying here.
Yeah, you know, it's very I don't know. It's 300% in a row. Either Bix is just riding a high tonight from all the wrestling this weekend.
And I felt the opening scramble was almost too low. Oh, computer to the outside.
I originated coffee is like shit coffee, and
Oh God!
do that. Wow.
Oh God! Computer Collins busted open by the parquet floor. He's really cut open. He's cut open hard way. Oh shit!
How many karatekas do big dives and then hit people with boards? You know, that's what I want to know.
Oh, and then a beautiful like combo punch kick. Holy shit! Computer Collins is seriously hurt right now. Rolls into the ring. Comes back out. He's just avoiding Chucky Murphy. Spending some very important energy there.
Wow. Chainsaw claw 100%.
Really bad.
He is. This is blood. Well, that's true. Bix is probably all excited about the blood now.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
We saw a dive and blood.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Like, how can you? We might be seeing history here. Every week we see some form of history. As time passes. This blood.
I mean, this is the inaugural world champion going up against a world kickboxing champion in Computer Collins.
Computer Collins is a badass. He knocks out everybody.
He does. He is deadly.
Oh! Big lariat there. So I guess you could say that he is a dual champion, much like Officer Boone. Which is interesting. Oh my God! Oh God! Wow. Breaks free. Great match.
Yeah, that was the submission. It's like a weird reverse STF. Like, that is what. Who did he tap? Was it Jet Set? I think it was Jensen. Yeah.
Back to the outside.
These guys are just.
Oh, brain buster on the outside. This is really stiff and really unexpectedly bloody. Chucky Murphy reverses Computer Collins. Very lucky there.
Yeah, I mean he was going for the defrag. I think that is the sheer drop tiger driver that he does. And honestly, like, that's one of the things that put him on the shelf.
Chudleykin's the first man to mention the David Arquette incident. There's a knife out. David Arquette, I think, would like SCFL.
David Arquette.
I would like to point out that David Arquette is not the first man to freak out about having their neck cut and then just kind of ending the match in a weird way, because that's happened in the SCFL dozens of times. Maybe hundreds.
I can't remember who the gentleman was that got thrown out of the ring and his face got slashed.
That's oh my God. He's been retired for months.
Yeah, he was in the Shadow Realm actually.
No, he part of the GSA.
No, God no.
Yeah, I think he was. It
was the guy that looks a lot like Chucky.
Yeah.
And he had the dick on his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember. This is how many people we've had. A man lost his face, and we can't even remember his name.
We can't even honor his memory. This man who lost his face for the SCFL got thrown through a barbed wire by Technology Cooper. Remember that? It was so bad.
Man, dude. Chucky here is.
Oh my God! Double underhook slam again.
Chucky's been talking about maybe retiring. He's been injured a bunch. It's and now he's here. He's vying for. Really
Chucky is busted open.
Oh my God! This is definitely going 100.
This is unbelievable. We've got to figure out who lost their face.
Puncho Baggins.
Puncho Baggins.
Just came to me. Flashed.
The only man who had a tattooed face that I know of had most of it torn off in a hardcore match against Technology Cooper. That's when Sledding lost it for one of the first times ever, remember? It was like a 3-minute match and he got his face torn off and Sledding like, you gotta stop it.
He can't take like facial lacerations for some reason. When Technology Cooper got stabbed in the face by Officer Boone, it was like, nope, that's over.
Yep. And look at Sledding right now. Look at him. He's looking at this blood. He's looking at this for sure. This is not good. Anything can happen right now with this great Computer Collins Chucky Murphy match for the U.S. title. Walsh, like tonight, like, you know, I feel like we've seen a lot. We saw a music video. We kind of looked back over the last week. We looked at what happened with Nate. Nate has wandered into the booth. But more than anything tonight, what we've seen is great wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, SCFL is a lot more than just the Shadow Realm and other weird stuff. It's about community. It's about small business ownership, being entrepreneurial spirit, and trying to be good at something that you're not good at. You know, that's what this is. Chucky looks tired, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think he's used to bleeding or being in long matches like this. He's hurt his neck a bunch of times, and he's in there with Computer friggin' Collins. I'm dropping you on the back of your head constantly, like.
Computer Collins is so stiff, but Chucky's been known to gouge eyes, like.
Gouge eyes and hurt people, man.
2.9. We're deep enough into this match where anybody can lay down their shoulders for 3 seconds and say goodnight, Walsh.
It's just like Paulo Filio, just like, can we just lay down?
Let's rest.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see that tonight. Maybe we'll see Computer Collins.
Oh my God! Computer Collins drops Chucky on the 3! Whoa!
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no way
in
hell.
What a bloodbath. What a stiff-ass match. That is... Look at this ring mat. Look at it. It's so bad. Come on, score. Oh my God.
Chainsaw. My dog's name was Ichi.
98%.
Just,
Walsh.
They broke the streak, but come on.
4 matches, 398%. You know, say what you will about all of the weird antics, of all the weird animations. You can come here for pure wrestling too, David Walsh.
There's a lot going on here.
I agree. Speaking of a lot going on here and animations and stuff like that, we have to go straight from that fantastic match. I want to show you something that was just texted to me. Dave, are you ready for this?
I guess.
Look at this. Look at this.
Let's get to the hatch.
Well, what about the hatch? We got to get to the hatch.
This is clearly
or open.
Aladdin Bell and American Right.
Gotta get to the hatch.
They're watching Lost together.
On a nice CRT.
Yeah.
Catherine DeRay.
I guess. But I mean, but look at this.
I looked at everybody at SCFL has a tube TV.
It's true. Aladdin Bell doesn't seem to care for this, Walsh.
Well, it's not for everybody.
You
You
can
know,
tell by the
it's
close-up that he's not into.
it's broadcast television trying to be lofty, and he's just like, dude.
think that we should be making our way to the hatch.
Anyway,
He's not singing enough anti-capitalist stuff in there. It's just, Jack is just it's just a puppet for the capitalists.
it's so true. So watching them watch Lost has certainly been interesting, but I just got something else, and I'm not exactly sure what this is. Walsh, all we have left tonight is something a long time in the making. I mean, the Supreme family has been coming after Sanders Suzuki for almost 6 months now. Offers Thompson is one .TV title defense away from tying Wim Nyman's 10. That's huge. I mean, Hero Supreme has been working so hard for this. Sanders Suzuki has been lost to the Shadow Realm. Cheesesteak has been looking for this for forever. His hair is so long. But I have something really quick. I don't know what this is. Let's all watch it together.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're on 69.4, Des Moines premiere, soft jazz jam. This next jam goes out to the mayor of Billy Ribbon, Iowa, Mayor-elect Mike Bianchi. Long may he live. Alright.
Oh my god, did Ichabod just get hit by Ron Harris? He loses the mayoral race. He's running for mayor, then he loses to of all people, let's remind everybody here that Mike Bianchi is the mayor. News today from District 204, where late write-in Mike Bianchi stuns Ichabod Adams to become the 34th mayor of Belly River, Iowa. Long shall he live. The new mayor will take office in January 2019 and will oversee the police, fire, education, housing, and transportation departments of the city. This is a reminder that the mayor is an elected leader of the municipal government and the chief executive officer for the city. This is a very important job. What the hell is even happening anymore?
I don't know. Ichabod lost the election, and then his brother-in-law hit him with the car.
This is it. This is the main event, Walsh. Here we go. I don't know what the hell is happening in our life anymore, but we are about
shall he live.
Long shall he live. This is huge.
Everybody's saying that about Let. Well,
Offers has been amazing. Sanders or Cheesesteak has been amazing. This is a big deal. Offers has looked fantastic.
Yeah, he has. He's been. This is the one to tie the record. So it's do or die for Cheese.
If Cheesesteak and let's bring here every Thursday night Supreme Family Supreme Productions brings out like a great show. Can we get Hero in here to watch this? I mean, this could be history for Sanders to do this, or for Cheesesteak to do this. Like, maybe it brings back Sanders. I don't know. Offers is amazing.
Sanders is gone. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Hero, you have to admit that Cheesesteak has looked fantastic. He's won like 5 or 6 in a row. Obviously, Offers has won 9 or maybe more in a row. This is a hell of a match right here.
This is number 10 if he can do it, but most of them were actually draws, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but he probably won in order to get a title shot, maybe, you know. Hey, why aren't you there? Why aren't you there ringside with Sanders or Cheesesteak right now?
Jesus Christ, Sanders is gone. He's been gone since fucking March, all right?
No,
but,
May.
Whatever. It starts with an M. It's not November. It's a tough time for everybody. Look, I'm not out with Cheese because Cheese needs to do this on his own, all right? Cheese needs to do this. He is, look, I got him a cat. I got him Mr. Sparkles, all right? What do you want me to do?
Hero, wait, whoa. He's not wearing his medallion.
I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's doing.
The Shadow Realm has been weakened to that medallion. Like, the green stuff doesn't hit him if you have a medallion.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got the hand thing he can do, so let's hope he figures that shit out, because this is I fought this kid recently, you know, he's tough. You know, we went 15 minutes, but you know, that was my first strike. I showed that Freddy Fisher's back, baby. Oh, yeah.
You guys, what? Multiple taglines for the wrong character. CM Chainsaw pointing out that Cheese's wins have all come under 15 minutes. Very true, because the rules of the .TV title are 15-minute time limit. Hey, if Sanders doesn't get off his shoulders on the mat for 3 seconds, knock him out or submit him, offers retains.
We've been training. This is what we've been training with Jet Set. It's been working with Todd with him, and you know, he forgot his gold chain. You know,
this .TV title has been is contested every live show. I mean,
yeah.
This is as
I'm kind of glad I didn't win that.
Yes, really. Sanders misses the kick.
I didn't know it was every show. That's pretty fucked up.
I guess, Hero. We are 1/3 away. We are 1/3 of the way through of this matchup.
Well, Cheese is he's moving good. You know, he needs to keep his head movement going here. You know, we train boxing. You know, that's the first thing we drill. The Jet Set's been trying to teach us some fancy little holds and shit, and how to escape stuff. And
knees.
Okay, he can survive anything. All right.
Offers really beating on Cheesesteak right now. Brutal.
Don't you know he's wearing armbands. It reminds him and everybody else that there's an injustice in the world, and that Mike Bianchi still has done nothing. He's just in Mexico playing willy-nilly dancer guy.
Even you know, Hero.
Everybody fucking knows. Look at the.
Where is Nate? Why can't Nate figure it out? I don't get it.
He's a fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of double knee things from this motherfucker.
Main event here, almost halfway through the main event of the night. Thank you for sticking with us in this slightly long show tonight. Great wrestling tonight, Walsh. Some great matches. Cheesesteak
I took his headset, so he's just kind of nodding at you. Okay.
Hey, Cheesesteak or Hero, while you got some time, do you want to like pimp your Thursday night show?
I don't know if it's always Thursday. I don't even know when it is. Whenever you people decide to put it on the TV thing, you know, it's Supreme Productions, the weekly television program, brought to you from you know, the back lot. It's a dirt lot. You know, it's not the greatest. We light it up with some Buick headlights. You know, you know, we have a beautiful title, Chamber of Commerce for Greater Philadelphia Championship. You know, it's sanctioned. It's all legal. You know, we fight a bunch of Canadian assholes, and you know, sometimes assholes here show up too, apparently. You know, this week we had Gordon Garrett Buddy and the Chuck Nosebroke guy.
I appreciate that recap.
Couple others too.
Meanwhile, we got 6 minutes left, and it looks like Cheesesteak is looking good here, Hero. Only a 2.
Yeah, the hair. He uses Pantene Pro V, and the hair.
God, 5.5 minutes left.
Looks
Walsh.
really good. Really good.
Walsh, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I want Cheesesteak to win, obviously. I'm not just saying that because Hero is like standing over me.
Oh my God! Offers reversed it. I don't even know what that was. Like some sort of Big Brother cross arm power bomb.
Yeah, that's his.
Less than 5 minutes to go here. Oh, green stuff missed. He ducked under it. Cheesesteak's ducked under it. Cheesesteak is doing this. What
Come on.
the hell? Oh my God, Walsh! It is Sanders! Sanders Suzuki!
Give me that fucking thing!
Cheesesteak went up! Hero! No, don't! Hero's freaking out in the booth! Oh my God! Sanders is biting Cheesesteak! Sanders Suzuki is back! Offers is screaming!
It's gonna take 3 fucking cats to fix it up. God damn it!
Hero, you're... oh my God, Hero is running out. Hero is... he just threw off his headset. Hero is running out.
This is not good. This is not what... Sanders is back.
Here he is.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hero is walking. He's
Cheesesteak
pissed.
handle this? He's been so depressed. He's been barely... It took like a Brett Spiner autograph photo.
Why is this happening? He's been gone for so long. Sanders is finally here. He's running the ropes.
Oh my God. And it's like he's doing these same moves that Cheesesteak's been doing. It's just...
These men have made messes. There's less than 2 minutes to go. Holy shit! Hero powerbomb from the top rope. Sanders, Cheesesteak, pin offers.
He's confused.
Hero with the oh God.
Whoa.
Hero is running out of time here. Cheesesteak, do it.
What happened to Sanders?
Whoa! Sanders has just disappeared.
This is like next level shit. Is Sanders like the fucking... I'm confused.
Now Offers is getting his ass beat. Cheesesteak is crying. He's freaking out. 30 seconds. Pin him. Hero, no!
Oh my God.
Offers fighting back. Oh God, no. Cheesesteak, no! Oh, Offers is hurt. Hero is trying to pin him. What is he doing? In 15 minutes, Offers is down. Cheesesteak is freaking out. Picks up... God.
Dude, this is insane. This is... What has happened?
Sanders Suzuki just
came
left.
back,
87%.
fucking disappeared into thin air. We don't have a special effects budget, okay? We don't. I mean, there's
Wait,
no...
Did Sanders Suzuki really just... I thought maybe he left and I missed it. He disappeared into thin air, didn't he? I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the hell, Walsh? I mean, is he injured? I don't know.
Is he...
the hell?
Is he an interdimensional being at this point? He was gone for so long. Who knows till it happens? Maybe the longer you're exposed to the Shadow Realm, the worse off you are, or the more power you... I don't know.
Oh my God. This is just insane. And Offers is tied to Wim Nyman's .tv title reign. 10 defenses.
Oh my God.
Sanders Suzuki is kind of back. Cheesesteak must be losing his mind. Walsh, I just gotta say, like, I guess we're gonna think about rating someone. The night is over. The scramble pan has been won by a cop. Like, the cops are just doing really great. The U.S. title, Walsh, you know, I mean, scramble pan won by a cop. U.S. title, run by Computer Collins. Excellent match. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, no.
Wait.
I found him. I found Mike. I really did. And even I can't believe how easy it was. Last night I woke up at 3 a.m. covered in sweat. I hadn't eaten for 3 days. I had 104-degree fever. My body was on fire, bones aching. I would have gone to the doctor, but I couldn't see straight. I was seeing flashes of color in my peripheral vision. And that's when I started hearing his voice. "I'm right here, Officer Nate." I looked under my bed, my t-shirt translucent and stuck to my chest. "No," I said, "I'm right here," the voice said again. I spun around, hair stuck to my dripping forehead. Nothing. "Aren't you listening?" I said, "I'm right here." I crawled to the bathroom, pulled my dead body up to the sink, and turned my bloodshot eyes to the mirror. And that's when I found him. He was there in the mirror looking back at me. Bike Bianchi. He was living in that mirror the entire time. It all makes sense to me now. It's like the universe finally gave up on this game of hide and seek we've been playing. I'm right here, it said, and it folded back over upon itself like cosmic Play-Doh. And when the universe opened up again, that impression, that exact replication of Bike Bianchi was sitting in my mirror, staring at me. And that's when I realized there never was some wanted criminal out there hiding from me. All this time, I've been searching for Bike. I've actually been searching for myself. It was me who committed that crime. It was me who ran from myself. And now, it's me finally realizing this amazing truth. I am Bike Bianchi.